Thanks for bringing it up.
Also, I was, happened to have been sitting over there in Worksboro at those meetings, in the village meetings, all year with my digital recorder that I sit here at these meetings with. And I was there when Mr. Penner and Regina Saunders came in and announced the accelerated Sullivan Street project. And I was there when Kathy Labuda came in and got involved with it too, and she spoke for a good 20 minutes about it. And I also have recordings of all sorts of officials answering questions about whether or not last summer's repaving project would affect the grant, both here at the town board meetings and also at the village board meetings. And I'll tell you an interesting story. About a month ago, it was on Sunday. I was sitting in my home, and I got a knock on my door, and it was some folks petitioning for Senator Bonsack. They wanted my signature. It was an independence party, and he was running on the independence line. And those folks ignored the sign that some of you might have seen outside my door that said, "Politicians, petitioners, and candidates be gone." They knocked on my door, asked for my signature, and they said, "Oh, you're from Bonsack's office." And I said, "1 second, I'll be right out." And I came out with this mailer that came from Senator Bonsack's office about Sullivan Street a few days before the election. And I showed it to them, and I said, "You see this? This is a thinly veiled political campaign ad that was paid for with taxpayer money." And they tried to argue about that, whether the taxpayers paid for it. I showed, look at this thing. It says, "Paid for by the New York State Senate." And I said, "Look at the pictures. It's all the Republicans who are running for re-election on that picture. Where's the mayor of Worksboro on there? You know, where are all the other politicians? This is why I'm not signing your petition." I said, "You could tell Mr. Bonsack that. I don't appreciate him using taxpayer money to basically campaign. The way in my opinion, that's what happened there with Sullivan Street. That it was timed with the election, and that's what it was about. And in fact, right after the election, I was sitting here with my recording device, and the meeting had started. It was sometime, I guess, November, December last year, and it was after 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and I recorded a conversation between Mr. Penna and Regina Saunders. They were talking about, so it seemed to be they were talking about how the election didn't work out the way they should have, and maybe we should have